What's up, y'all? Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's your guys here, the global freaking nerds. How y'all doing this morning?
Welcome to
Doing
Global
well.
Nerds ASMR.
ASMR. That's what we're doing. Oh
Whoa.
God, I hate that sound. I really freaking do.
Really?
Yeah, I hate that sound. Oh my God. Anyway, how y'all
Well,
doing though?
living the dream, bro.
Good, good. Can you hear me?
No, it's really, really muffly.
You sound like you are underwater
No.
drowning.
He was on the Titanic. It's sinking. He's kind of in the water right now. So sorry for technical
Pretty
difficulties.
much. Pretty much. But I mean
But
it's a live show. This is how
Yeah.
it goes when it's a live show. Let's see something real quick.
Okay.
There we go. Anyway, how y'all fellas doing today?
feeling
Doing
great.
well.
A
Doing,
lot
doing
been
well.
A lot has been happening. It's morning.
Am I
It's
still
10:18
muffled?
where I'm at. No,
No, you're
thank
fine.
God, it's clear right now.
Let's go.
Man, it works. It works. There you go. There you go. But let's get into this first topic here. We got a few for today. Some good entertainment ones, some games, some movies, some good stuff. But
Mm.
the Nintendo Switch 2 has leaked. Have
Re-
you guys seen the news?
I've not. Is it going to be Is it going to try and beat like current gen consoles, or is it
No,
just going to be?
absolutely not.
Oh
Absolutely
man,
not.
what's,
They not doing that.
what's Nintendo doing to kill us? You think you make it better? Like you want to be the best.
You know what? They should have done something like that, but no,
years
no,
ago.
they're not doing anything like that.
Years ago.
You
The Switch
know,
2 is long overdue.
the
I love
first the first thing I seen on the Switch 2 was actually Soldier Boy has one.
He has a what?
How does Soldier Boy have a Switch too?
I have no clue, but he made a post and he has one with the bigger screen and everything.
Yeah, this is some of the news right here. Nintendo Switch 2 video provides a better look at the design and things like that. So, of course, this is the older Switch here, but pretty much what they're saying. Somebody did a 3D printed version of it. So let's see if they have it here. And no, it's just a video.
No.
This is a
forgot about
terrible
it.
article. Terrible article. Let's see. Let's search.
Like,
Let's search.
I'm
Go.
quite curious now. Like, is it going to be like 10 times better? Is it going to Is it going to what like what are the specs are they looking at?
They have a few specs here that was around on oh good Twitter. Thank you God
Just
Twitter.
just
But
do a
apparently
better
they're gonna have
job.
magnetic
Yeah.
Joy-Cons that stick instead of the little sliding RAM
That's
little
pretty cool.
thingies.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 gigabytes of RAM, internal storage. None of that matters to me. The thing that matters to me is the graphical performance. Okay, if it's going to
Yes.
compete with something that's in 2024 to 2025, I need it to be on par with at least the
Hmm.
PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. You know
Can
what I
at
mean?
least run 60 frames per second. Can at least do that.
Mm.
Yeah, because I'm so tired of these games that are
Well,
coming out.
It's not the
It's supposed to have the same power as the Xbox One X, and then undocked, actually holding it handheld, supposed to have the same power as the PS4.
yeah. The games aren't the problem. It's that piece of crap, cheap ass Switch that doesn't realize the potential of that problem.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, we got Mortal Kombat 1 across multiple platforms, right?
Yeah.
The sad thing about it, Mortal Kombat Run looks like ass on the Nintendo Switch. And that has nothing to do with the game developers because they optimized it best they could. And we saw the patch 1, patch 2, patch 3 for Nintendo Switch. It just looks comical. And it's like Nintendo, you should be ashamed of yourself for that because there's no way we should be in 2024 going into 2025 with a system that can't even compete with the fucking cell phone.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
When mobile games have better graphics than you, there's a problem.
Yeah. Oh, look at like the iPhone. This year they're concentrating heavily on games. If you can play the new Resident Evil 4 at high spec in the palm of like your hand, which is like what, like this,
Yes.
then Nintendo have to kind of catch up. I know that they're the kings of handheld, but at the end of the day, you don't want to get left behind. I would absolutely hate it. I would feel
Well, as far as graphics go, they really been far behind. All right, so look at it like this. You guys ever played Dead Space, right?
yeah.
I was playing Dead Space on my phone 10 years ago, and it was so good, so clear, nice graphics. I don't see that with a Switch. I just don't. I don't even see that in a Switch. And I was on an Android 10 years ago. So
You know what? I bought a Switch because I'm like, oh, this is about to be amazing. I'm about to play all my Pokemon. They about to look like Tekken 7 and stuff, you know what I mean? And I get there and it's like Nintendo 3DS. Like, what is going on?
right.
I think also like it's
not a bash video, Nintendo. It's not a bash video.
No. Well,
yes, it is because y'all suck. It is.
I generally think like even the games over the years, like I think I've only got like a handful of games, but majority is it's like what Pokemon, one or two other games, but Bayonetta like 2 and 3 in the first one, and then there's nothing major that's made me go I want to go out and buy something. Like I've bought like I think the most recent game I've bought was Garfield Racing, and that was like 89p. So I'm not going to complain about that. But like I bought Final Fantasy. Yeah, it's just a racing one. So I've got like Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9. That's it. And there's nothing for me to make me go, oh man, I really want that. Compared to like say the Steam Deck or to other games. Like that's the main thing.
It's hard to make you want the system more than the PC. I mean, like that's just like it's graphically nice. You've got like a lot of good games on it. Steam is very trustworthy. They've also got the Steam Deck to accompany it. They're getting the job done in a way these other systems just aren't.
Yeah, exactly. It's interesting because if you have like the Steam Deck and you're able to just kind of like port your games across and they're all compatible, why would you need to go out and play like on a Nintendo? Like what games are they going to bring out? Like yeah, you're going to get the default Pokemon, Zelda, Metroid, Smash Brothers and stuff like that. But how are you going to get me to go out and go, do you know what? I really want to buy a Switch 2. Like, are my games going to be compatible? Is my account going to be compatible?
You know, they in order to get like a mainstream game going for Switch, well, Nintendo in general, you know, they jump right on Mario. It's gonna be a some kind of deluxe Mario game coming out. Hell, it might even be Mario Sonic Olympics game. We ain't had one of those in a while.
Yeah.
I'm just annoyed with Nintendo. I mean, in order to get me excited for this Nintendo Switch 2, right? I'm gonna need an incentive. Yeah, we got some good games. I only got it for Pokemon, but I play other things on there. But you gotta make me want to compete with a PS5. I got a PS5. What's gonna make me say, okay, let me put down my PS5, let me pick up this Nintendo Switch real quick? Nothing is making me do it. I can pick up my phone and play Pokemon Unite on this, and it's fucking beautiful. And it runs at 60 frames per second instead of a cap 25. You know what I mean? This ain't a movie; it's a video game. I need more frames than that.
Yeah, backward compatibility.
That's it. That's the thing there. But
so basically, we need the Switch to work on iOS.
Pretty much, man. Pretty much.
I think
we need a Switch app, Nintendo, for the iPhone, like an actual Switch app.
I just really hope that we get something decent. Like I'm bored of the same games always popping up on the Switch. Like have something that stands out. Like make an exclusive deal with like 10, 20 companies and say, you know, those RPGs, you know, those games that you really love, they're all on Switch too and nowhere else. And then make people go, do you know what? Yeah, okay, I'll buy this.
Yeah, they do need some exclusives. I mean, Pokemon is a big enough exclusive. Mario is a big enough exclusive. But with the graphical performance, it's kind of like, I'm tired of these stupid little cartoon looks. You know what I mean? Like, give us something more appealing that you could do with Pokemon.
Have a more concrete deal with Sega.
Yeah.
Get more Sonic games going.
Yeah, we're not in the Wind Waker era anymore.
No.
I mean, they did kind of enhance, the new Pokemon graphics with what's that new one coming out? ZA, AZ.
Oh, that looks crazy.
I've seen it. Like, I reckon, like, if they want to bring more people back into Pokemon, just do
I
a
haven't
game.
seen any of the graphics for the new game yet.
I've seen the trailer and that's it. But could you imagine if they just released like the next Pokemon game and it was every single region in the game, from Kanto to the recent one? I went, there you go. That's literally it. That's Pal World.
Yes, this is
that's
power. This is moving. Well, this is a good transition to the next topic. Nintendo is suing these people here for making a better version of their Pokemon. I mean,
basically
look at the
infringement.
graphics. Look at this, man. It just looks great.
It's not a better version. I would say it's more
a better
of
version of Pokemon.
It looks way better.
Stop the cap. It's a better version of Pokemon.
It's a more realistic version, bro. Nothing is better than Pokemon, but Pokemon, bro. Like,
well, Pokemon
I'm sorry.
Nintendo better get on their stuff because I don't even know what this is. They're like the Walmart version of Pokemon, but I will play it.
It's basically
but Pokemon with guns.
Yeah. You don't remember us talking about Power World a few months ago?
Guns, though.
I do, but I torn that shit out.
The main thing for this though is it's a company that listened to all the concerns that people had for Pokemon, like some things that they always wanted, and went smack bam straight into the game, and there you go. And then Nintendo now are like, the fuck, like what the hell? And they massively like lost out. Like even that guy there says like Power World versus Nintendo.
It is.
Someone just took all them. Yeah, someone took all the characters, like all the skins and stuff, and then like slapped them into the thing, and you had a fully fledged Pokemon game.
Right. I'm just saying, we do know Nintendo is gonna win, right?
Let's see IGN. Let's see what they do.
I doubt it.
This to celebrate our spring championship. I celebrated by getting a new Honda Civic Hybrid with style, power, and fuel efficiency. It's next level awesome. Get in.
YouTube.
Why didn't I think of this?
YouTube did it on purpose. They're like, no.
Yeah.
I'll get that Honda in.
I mean, look at this. It's Pokemon, y'all. Look at Pokemon. Look at it. That's Ash.
He looked kind of like Jazz.
Look at that. That's the Digi.
That's the Pokedex.
Digitex. What
it's a Digivice.
Let's fast forward. Look at this mess. Look, Pokemon and Fortnite. Look at that. Look at this. That's all it is.
Wasn't this what some people wanted?
A Pokemon, Fortnite, Minecraft?
Lucky number 7.
Y'all. Well, you gotta stop with that.
I guess they look like animals. Pokemon also look like animals. I guess Nintendo owns the rights to all animals now.
Yeah, but to get into the details of why they're suing, they're not suing because they made like an adjacent game. It's infringing on the character designs that they have license to. That's the problem. Pokemon got Pikachu, and this Power Owl made a thing called Gunnachu or something. It looks like Pikachu though, so it's kind of like they knew what they were doing. Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
I can't say for sure, but what I've heard is that they're also trying to go after them for gaming mechanics, which isn't something you can patent.
Oh, which is what, the spear? You can't compare the spear to the Pokeball, bro.
Yeah. I mean, like, because the thing is, Pokemon, the slippery slope that gave them the trouble before was Pokemon are loosely based off real animals, and Power World argued that they were just doing the same things. So it's kind of a gray area.
Right.
I don't know how to feel about it because I haven't played it.
It's kind of overhyped. It like takes you forever to
play the beta. I played the beta a while ago. It's really good. It is. But at the end of the day, again, man, I really believe that Nintendo is gonna win because I mean, when you go and look at Paul World, those pals are Pokemon. They look just like Pokemon. The designs are Pokemon. Like, I'm sorry, they infringed, and the infringement will be revenged. Like they're gonna get their get back. Nintendo is gonna win.
They did. That's kind of like me coming out with my Digimon version game. It's going to be called Virtual Monsters. No, Virtual Kids. There we go. And you got 7 kids, by making them adults though, get put into this virtual world where they got to use virtual creatures to fight each other and survive the virtual universe. There we go.
Mm-hmm. What wasn't there a thing ages ago that when Nintendo were going like, oh, we're going to start suing and stuff, people started looking into Pokemon, and they were like, well, hang a minute, didn't you take this from Dragon Quest? And they did the same exact thing where they had like a select few monsters that you would capture and then use to battle, and it was just like, if you're going to go after these
guys, quiet. They were real quiet.
Yeah. To me, that's one of the things that you don't do. It's like, oh, well, we're going to sue you, Pal World, for copying it. And then Dragon Quest could be like, well, hang on a minute. We're now going to sue you because you took our original concept idea from this time, and then you've just kind of built onto it. So it's one of those things of, why would you do this? But also, I think that if Nintendo do win this entire trial, then listen to your fan base. Listen to the people, like the fans that are buying this and going, hey, we really want the fact that you can do this or that you can do that, and then make this into the game. Otherwise, Pokemon just gets stale. It doesn't matter what you do later on. Like, oh, you can just fight against the gym leaders, or you can do this after you beat the game. I want something that makes me go, do you know what? I'm so glad I spent £60 or $60 on this game. I want something that I can keep coming back to that will make things so much better and more enjoyable. Not, oh, I've just beat the Elite Four. I've gone through the Pokemon League. I'm done. I'm done. Like, okay, that goes on the shelf, and I'll wait till the next game to transfer those Pokemon across.
Yeah. What do you guys think the best course of action that Nintendo should do? Should they sue them for an obscene amount of money just to set a precedent and a message to other people that may want to infringe on their stuff? Or should they do something behind the scenes like, look, leave our stuff alone, come up with your own thing? You know what I mean? Or should they do the extreme and be like, just cut it down, have the law get involved, and have them completely shut down their servers?
They need to hire the Power World team.
Yeah, that was the one I was going to say.
I think that they should consider the amount of money they're putting into this lawsuit. I mean, it's billions of dollars, and they're consistent in making good games. Why not just put the money into playing to your strength instead of trying to go all sue happy on a game that people like?
Absolutely.
I think they should do what was it? So Microsoft, like when you get hacked, like Microsoft got hacked a while, like years and years and years ago, and they went up to the people and said, look, we're going to give you 2 options. One, you can go to jail for X amount of years and we'll sue the shit out of you. Or 2, come work for us, build up on our security on how we got hacked, and make sure that we can't, or make our security better. And the hackers went, yeah, we're going to come work for you, Microsoft. So do the same thing with Pal World. Say, hey, why don't you guys come across into our world, work for us, find out what we need to do to make this brand even stronger, and kind of implement it. If you're all from not out, if you're outside of Asia, then you can be that division team, and we'll hire you. Or we'll just sue you. So which is it to be? And I'd be more like, please, just hire me, Nintendo.
Hire. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're going to be real about this, Power World has more than earned its success, but even I got to admit, a lot of those creatures, like we've all been saying this, a lot of those creatures are pretty close to Pokemon. And like, I mean, if they can make that argument and that, like, they're showing off Nintendo stuff, and if you're in the US or Europe and showing that shit off, Nintendo has every right to go after you, especially because there's no fair use laws in Japan. And they're making the case in Japan where those copyright laws are very, very strict.
I don't know. I think if I was in, I would try to hire them, but it's kind of like rewarding shit. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you stole our stuff and now you asking me to employ you. Like, that's not how you get my attention. I mean, if this was a demo reel that you guys sent, then I kind of...
Can I give you guys a prime example of how that can work and succeed? Do you guys remember back in the day, Dragon Ball AF?
Yeah.
AF stands for April Fools, and this guy created a bunch of characters, like revamped characters, Goku, Gohan, all of them. But ultimately, when it came out that it was a joke, Akira Toriyama sought him out and hired him. Hired this man, and now that Akira Toriyama is gone, he's taking over.
Oh, is that Taro?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't realize he was the one who made it.
Yes, he's the guy who came up with Dragon Ball AF.
Oh, nice.
What is that? Dragon Ball as fuck?
I thought that originally.
No, it stands for April Fools.
Oh, hey,
Dragon Ball as fuck though. It's crazy.
That's what I thought it was like. Okay, y'all remember like those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Don't come for me. Don't cancel the YouTube. But y'all know what I mean? It was like that parody on the Ninja Turtles. That's what I thought it was.
I don't remember them turtles.
It was like ghetto version of Ninja Turtles.
If you bring up the Dragon Ball like stuff, right? Remember like Dragon Ball Z Abridged, like how great that was, and how funny it was. Like for me personally, after a certain point, like Dragon Ball Z becomes ridiculously boring. Like it's still like one of the best animes out there. But when like Abridged came along, like me and my friends started watching it when it first came out, and it was so much fun that it got me back into the series again. That I wanted to watch the originals. But like every single time that Team 4-Star would put out like a new episode, like Toei or Funimation or whoever would just come down and slap it. And part of me was just like, why not hire these guys? Like you have an entire brand new audience of like say 4 million people, let's just say that are all going to buy your product, that are going to go back and watch a ton of stuff right now. And it's all thanks to like a couple of people. So you kind of think rather than trying to take down the product or take down a few things, get these guys on board, like get them involved and say like, how can we make this product live again? And then
I got you. I'm gonna do this.
I think Nintendo gonna drop the ball. They're gonna drop.
Why do you think so?
Because like, do you see how like you actually have to play that game? Like I played the beta version. I haven't even played the actual finished version of it, and the beta version was crazy. Like it was crazy, bro. So
I don't know about hiring
drop the ball.
I don't know about hiring them because just like a whole nother group of dudes, right? Get their own podcast that is called The Nerdz That Are Global, right? And they do the same thing we're doing, and it's like, wait a minute, bro, you can't do that. But then y'all like, oh, they stole your idea. But bring them on the team. Like, I'm not about to reward your ass and you just stole my shit. You know what I mean? Like,
but we're talking about podcasts versus video games. It's a completely different thing. I get
okay.
Like,
then Tekken.
Like I get your comparison. I get it.
Yeah, it's kind of like I don't know. I can't reward people who does stuff like that.
There's a video essay YouTuber, and his channel's called Like Stories of Old. He had to go after a guy for plagiarizing his videos recently, and his first option was to just try to talk to him. Like, you know, he's just like, you're taking shit from my videos. Please, if you could please stop doing it, that'd be great. If you want to talk, we can work something out. If you take inspiration, that's fine. Just don't outright copy. And he kept doing it anyway. There was this YouTuber called Star Wars Analyst who was doing the same thing. Nick Gillard, the stunt choreographer and sword master for the Star Wars prequels, was posting all of his fight tests and all of his old footage from the Star Wars special editions and the disc bonuses on his own YouTube channel. And this guy's just stealing it. And he tries to talk to him, see if they can work something out. And the guy just decides to be rude and an asshole about it. So try to talk it out as a first resort, definitely.
Yeah, behind the scenes thing I think always will work. But then again, some people are like, hey, I could do it better, so this is my version, and I'm gonna get the public behind me and the consumers behind me. And now we see this thing, you know what I mean? It's not defamation because it's not negative. But then again, if people start hating Pal World, they could be like, well, I ain't fucking with Pokemon no more. You know what I mean? It's kind of a bad thing there.
Yeah.
Think of it.
I think Nintendo should take one of two routes. They should either look these people up, hire them, or just leave it alone and look at it as a homage to something that was created, that everybody loves.
Like, I think another big thing is like, say Nintendo,
leave power alone.
Yeah, leave it alone. But let's think about this, right? So right now on Steam, you have like 25,359 people in game playing it. Let's say the peak was 1 million people. I don't know. I know they did an announcement like say 4 million, 5 million people, 10 million people are playing this game. If you suddenly take this game away and go, right, we're getting rid of this, fuck the community. What happens if, like, say, half of that community goes, we're not going to support Pokemon? You took down an indie developer that did this entire game that's become like 10 times more popular. We're going to smite you. You see that reflective in sales. So again, like you know, as he just said, like, just leave them alone. Let them do their thing. Turn around and say, right, if you have to create these characters, they can't look like Pokemon. They can look similar, but they can't be exact copies. Or like different color palettes or whatnot, and then we'll leave you alone. But if you break that, and we see that, because we'll check in regularly, then we'll take you to court and we'll shut you down. You get like this is your only warning. And then Palworld goes, all right, cool. We'll make our own creatures. We'll make our own designs. And they go, that's absolutely fine. But that at least you've got that border in play, and you have like these like X amount of people still playing or active players. Otherwise, if I was playing this and I loved it, and Nintendo were like, "You're shut down," I'd be like, "I'm never playing another Pokemon game. In fact, I'll just sell all my merch. I'll never pick up another game. I'll never talk about it." And that's really hurtful if I was like a major big fan of this franchise.
And Nintendo will be like, "Hey, that's cool. We got other IPs. Try saying no to Mario."
I'll be like, fine. I would be like, I will not play another Nintendo product ever.
And watch somebody will come up with their own version of Mario that would be 10 times better.
But watch them just like double down on what they always do when they run out of ideas and be like, "Where's the Italian?"
Yep. That's all. That is Nintendo's go-to. Mario is Nintendo's patsy.
Straight up. I'm cool with that though. The Mario games are built different.
I just want a Kirby's Generation game. Come on, man.
Oh, I haven't played it yet. I've been hearing that Kirby and the Forgotten Land is amazing. Like, even people who don't like Kirby love that game.
That's why I want a Generations.
Yeah.
Generations.
Or another thing they could put the money into, making sure that the Switch 2 isn't a repeat of the PS5 Pro.
Oh, Lord.
Like, make sure that's actually improving the quality and not just the price.
Hang on, before we jump into this, one question, right? Nintendo, Xbox and PlayStation all do like gimmicks, like you've got achievement points, you've got trophies. Do you think Nintendo should do star points for like you got like 13 stars or something like that?
You asking too much for Nintendo when they won't even give us a discount.
No, he's not.
And that came out 15 years ago.
No, he's not.
They won't even give us a discount on the game. So
I just think they should do star points.
I think the important thing to consider, because let's be real here, Nintendo, they're a corporation. They don't give a fuck about right and wrong. They're in it for the money. And if they're going after the money, how do you think the case is actually going to go down?
I think it will literally be the same thing they did with Gary Bowser, where the guy copied the Switch and then did all the the cracked versions and stuff. I think they will literally sue them into oblivion, because Gary Bowser, which is his real name, was sued for something like a large amount of money, and it will take him forever to pay that off. So yeah, I think Nintendo will just sue them into the ground, going, "You owe us money. We want a portion of your paychecks for the next month. A portion of this game, it sells for $24.99. We want $23.99 from that. You earn a penny per game or whatever, and then that'll be it."
I'm still wondering.
Shout out to Gary Bowser for being one of Nintendo's casualties.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know. I would just file for bankruptcy. There we go. But we got to move on from Nintendo, man. That took him 40 minutes.
Oh my God!
PS5
30th
30th anniversary.
Yes, PS5 and PS5 Pro is getting the first gen look.
I like
also
it.
Their PS Portal. I do love the color scheme, but you work for price tag of $700+.
I just know I don't care if it's $700. I got to get my hands on this thing, because I'm going to show you this cheeseburger. This is the cheeseburger on PS5 graphics. Now I'm going to show you again. This is the cheeseburger on PS5 Pro graphics. Do you see the difference, guys? The difference
no, let me see the PS5 version.
Yeah. The difference is there. We're not just raising the price. What's she talking about?
$700 is a lot, though, bro.
But listen, $700 for this edition is going to be more than $700 because it is a special edition. And again, you have to add on a disc drive to it. It's just the digital version. It only comes with limited things. Okay,
and that's an extra $80 for the disc drive. Like, come on, bro.
But people got to keep in mind also that probably about 2 months after this drops, they're gonna start making the plates for the PlayStation that you can actually just pop onto your actual PlayStation.
Actually, you can do that now. I'm pretty sure D-Brand. I'm pretty sure these third-party plate makers can do
I'm talking about actual licensed Sony plates, though. You know, they always do a drop after they drop a new system. They drop a specific amount of plates to go with it. So the 700 is crazy. 700 is crazy with no actual spec updates. 700 is insane.
I mean, we get advanced ray tracing. Oh wow, I could see more.
But where's the games at though? That's all I want to know.
They still their money back. They spent 90 years of development on Concord.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole nother topic. We got to get into that too because it's crazy.
The money for the games went into this.
No disk drive, no vertical stand, no backwards compatibility for older games. Fuck it. It's not worth 700.
The way that I see it,
I'd rather get the Slim and not waste $700 and possibly $780, $790 on a Pro that barely has any games to run on it.
So
the only reason that the Pro is like that because y'all know when PlayStation drops an anniversary edition, they number them. They come out with a specific number amount of those systems. That's why
there's over. Let me go back to it because it says it in a little photograph. I think it's like
10,000 of them.
Oh, they only know 12,300.
12,300.
Yeah.
So the two things that will happen. One,
it says it
is
here.
Everyone is going to try and get one of these and hold on to it for a few years, and then $700 now, $3,000 much later on down the line. And the second one is this is only good if you don't have a PlayStation 5. So I have a PlayStation 4 Pro. So if I wanted to get a PS5 Pro, this would be the one that I would go for because that's the only reason. If you already have a PS5, I don't see any reason whatsoever to upgrade to a slight thing, so you can see the
unless you're a collector.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that also.
I have the first edition PS5. Okay, I don't see any incentive of me updating. If they release the plates and the controller, I have this controller here. It's nice. I have the white one, so I have two controllers. I may get the PS1 edition. That's it. So, I mean. I don't know. I'm not doing that.
I'm definitely getting those PS1. I'm getting those controllers mainly because I want the cord. I want that.
You want that nostalgia?
I want that C charger port with the PS1 port thing on it. I need it.
Let's see if they have it here on the website. I mean, the PS5 controllers are great. Especially when you have little things like this, like a little cute edition.
I was up there last night. It's not going to show you.
And what's ridiculous too?
You probably going to have better luck on Google.
Yeah, they're selling this thing. They're selling this thing to an audience whose like their salaries have not been adjusted for inflation still.
Nope.
None of us has been adjusted for inflation. I mean, my check has been on the deflation for the longest, so I don't understand.
Right, this definitely isn't for kids. Like they like what? I don't even remember when the PlayStation was gray. Fuck that.
Sony, if you're watching this, you're not Apple. You're not Apple. Stop it.
The funny thing is they're making us pay for it because we're gonna flow right into the other topic that got to do with this. This game here, Concord, a $400 million failure for Sony. So they're like, okay, this game flopped.
Development.
It took 8 years of development for this flop. We need to get some money back. So let's charge $700 for a PS5 Pro base. Let's add an extra $80 disc drive. Oh, let's release the exclusive 30th anniversary. Charge an extra $120 on that one. And then everybody who's not in America, charge them extra $300 on top of that. You know, they need to try to recuperate something. And I'm like, come on, bro. Y'all dirty for that.
I think Sony is doing all of this cash grab so they can just try to give us the best Spider-Verse we could ask for. That's all I'm thinking.
I hope so. I hope that's the reason they're doing this. More likely they're trying to get their money back after Concord.
It's just it's such a bad game. Well, from what I've heard,
I played it. I played the demo and
was it that?
Yeah, I heard it.
It's not okay. I'm gonna say it's not that bad. If you guys play like Overwatch and things like that, like other hero shooters, it's up there. But the thing is, you know how Americans are.
Don't blaze that piece of shit.
Look at the characters. Look at these characters. It's not that bad. But the Americas, you know, they hate characters that looks like different. If your characters don't look like a slut that you can smash down, American people gonna say, "Oh, it's bad character design." And then they did, you know, it's the age of wokeness, right? They did put a woke character. I mean, this right
game,
here is a them.
Now
game,
I did hear that the game failed because of like massive DEI insertion in it.
Nah, they was mad because characters come out looking like that. You can't have a fluffy character out here. And if it's a female, she can't look like this. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, this game.
They was really mad at her. Them. They.
It was legit Borderlands with better graphics, but they dropped the ball so hard.
And again, the marketing. I thought it was gonna be like a Guardians of the Galaxy type narrative driven story, and we end up getting
that game sucked. Guardians of the Galaxy sucked.
Wait, what? No, it did
actually that was good.
Guardians of the Galaxy game was amazing. I'm not talking about the Telltale story driven narrative game. I'm talking about the actual
for a second there.
Guardians of the Galaxy game itself.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the one with yes. I thought you were talking about
the actual Marvel game.
No, I'm not talking about Telltale. I'm talking about the actual game where it was freaking amazing.
Right. So
yeah, I did.
So those pictures of those characters that you just showed. I've just looked up Overwatch 2 characters, and majority, like when I see those characters for Concord, and I look at like the Overwatch 2 team, like they look pretty much identical. The only thing I can think of is that maybe they turned around and said, if you choose this character, then it's like they're disabled, or they've got something wrong with them, or that they're misunderstood, and that's what kind of like people go, I don't like that. I don't like the fact. Like, look at the
that sounds like the Power Rangers.
This is what people love Overwatch 2. Their characters, like, again, it's just the Western audiences. They have a problem with characters that are more diverse. Okay, they don't like they them pronouns. They don't like characters that are trans. They don't like anything that's reflective of today's world. It's just what it is. I'm not on either side of that argument because I don't give a damn. If the game is fun, I'm gonna play. I don't give a fuck if it's a character that's a ball and he identifies as a train that's trans into something else. I don't care about none of that. If the gameplay is fun, which the game was actually pretty cool to play, I don't know the issue. But
do you think it's because a lot of time now, like everything is forced down like people's throats? Like, oh, you're this or you're that, or I identify as this or that. And then when people turn around and they see it and go, oh, this is the real world. And then when they come into the video game thing, they're like, oh my God, like,
they was mad at this character here.
I think
she's old. She's not a MILF. Like, they just so negative.
I think it's because it's just not that memorable. I mean, the designs are kind of cool, but you're going to forget about them 10 seconds after you look somewhere else.
I'm sorry. It's a first-person shooter. Let's be real. You don't see your character at all. It's a first-person shooter.
They really don't look like Overwatch character.
It's what you call a father-type game. It steps out for a smoke and never comes back.
Right. Look at if people are complaining, against that old character there, just show for everyone what I've just put in our group chat. Ballistic, or I call ball sack.
In our chat.
Where's the
I should have been.
Oh, ballistic apex. Okay.
Show me your ball stack.
Hey, that's why I was like, wait a minute, what you say, sir? I gotta make sure I can put this on the stream before I go live.
No, it's absolutely fine. I call it
ballistic apex.
Yeah, it's one of the characters. Like it's one of them I play with my friend at times, and that's the main character that I use. And I don't give a shit about his backstory. I don't get. But so if people are complaining,
he's literally the apex version of Soldier 75 from Overwatch.
Yeah. But when I look at that, and people are going like, "Oh, that old Asian woman in it," I'm like, so if you're complaining about her, why aren't you complaining against this character?
Because you just said it. It's a her. It's a female. Again, Western audience, if they don't feel they could stick their dick in somebody, they don't want to be associated with them. It's just crazy.
I mean, he remind me of old dude from Zombies.
Yeah. See, for this sort of thing though, like. I was thinking about this earlier, is I don't care about what the character's backstory. Majority of the time when I play story games, I either skip the story because I just want to play the actual game, or I'm not going to sit and go, oh shit, I'm going to go and like read all the lore on Ballistic because he's my main character. At the end of the day, I know his ability. I know that he fires bullets, and that's it. I don't care. But if the Western if our target audience is thinking about this, what the fuck? Do they want actual video games?
The only gripe I have is every black character does not need this style. Video game developers, every video game developer, this is not the
every black character
black hairstyle. Come on now, Killmonger.
I think the problem is it's a carbon
Killmonger.
They focused on efficiency, and in efficiency, you cut corners sometimes, and that's what's happening right now. I mean, it's basically a carbon copy with barely paid devs, limited to certain time frames, with creative liberty, just zero. None of that.
Sound like working for Disney and Marvel.
Yeah, I hope that there's a happy ending to this. I hope that this is like a fucking wake up call to get like, don't stop releasing the same crap every year.
This is the thing. I feel until the world is more accepting of everything, like I don't see it happening for a long time. Like you can have games, and like you've got other games companies. Like was it like Sweet Baby Inc. or something like that? I think it's more like if game developers make their entire like games and then they're told that you're wrong for putting this in, you're wrong for doing that. Like if you just go, we're making a game, we're going to put inclusion in for everyone. I think people will be like, do you know what? Yeah, that's fine. You can play as the hot female, the hot guy, or you can play as the old person. Who gives a shit? But it's more like if that studio is going, right, well, we have to have like 50,000 people like this and 55,000 people like that, or it has to have inclusion. It's like
you're giving the consumer too much credit to be having an open mind and things like that to play a game that's just fun. Before the game even came out and released, before there was any demo, betas, or anything, people saw the characters and they was like, "Ew, nah, I'm put off by that automatically."
Now, I'm gonna dial back a little bit to what Mark said a bit earlier about most of these newer games failing because of they just like shoving everything down people's throats. With most of these newer games, they are blatantly shoving all this stuff in people's face, and 90% of the people that play games, like myself, are 90% of people in my generation that play most of these games play them just for the feel of escapism, just to enjoy the game itself, to enjoy the story. Most people don't even care about the whole inclusivity thing. They don't really care about it. If you put this in there, cool. You put that in there, cool. You got this chick that wants to identify as a man there, cool. You want to have this guy that identifies as a female in there, cool. You want to have a whole person up in there that thinks he's a fucking tree, cool. You can put whatever the fuck you want in these games. Nobody's really going to care, but when you start blatantly just shoving every single bit of inclusivity, DEI, whatever you want to call it, in games, then people really want to play these games just for the story, just for the sake of playing the games, just for the sake of mental escape. it ruins everything for it. That's pretty much what happened to Concord. They shoved every single thing in the game that no one really wanted up in there, and it failed. Just like some of the pictures you showed the old Asian lady. I want to play the game. I want to play it just her. I'm like, dang, okay. I literally just saw this character not even 5 minutes ago. I'm like, damn, that's a good looking character. She's old as dirt, but damn, I will play this character. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's just game design. I mean, look at First Descendants. This is a game I actually started playing. I really like it. These are the characters. They look good. Let me show y'all the character I play. Her name is something.
You play Bunny
this is
or
the design. Oh, Bunny is fire too, but this is Bunny is here. Let me. Oh, y'all want to see Bunny? This is what people are like. Okay, the game could be completely ass, but the moment you get characters that look more European centric beauty standards in video games, they go automatically praise it. You know what I mean? Just because of the way the characters are designed. And sadly, is this what the characters need to all look at your game to be considered a hit instead of a flop? You know what I mean? Again, Concord, the gameplay was okay. The characters was too much, but again, none of them characters had sex appeal. I mean, neither one of them. And that, again,
that's what sells, unfortunately.
But that's the thing. To be diverse, you need to have an inclusive thing. Everybody ain't gonna look like a brick. You have a good. What I'm trying to say without getting canceled. Everybody ain't built like a refrigerator. Just like everybody ain't built like a stick. You know what I mean? You gotta have all type of body types and beauty standards, things like that, to have a successful game.
In gamer terms, everybody can't look like Laura Croft.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the games. Again, I don't care what the characters look like as long as it's freaking fun to play. I'm here for it.
Right.
This is the first Descendants, if you guys don't know, but
they didn't focus on making a game that was fun to play.
All right.
Bro, imagine someone like going into a coma and this is their favorite game. The second they wake up from the coma after 2 weeks, they find out the game's shut down. But I think, like, honestly, I think situations like this, Nintendo going after Power World, meaning they're afraid of Power World, and SAG-AFTRA just completely fucking over voice actors and the unions fucking over the game industry in general. This is a hopeful sign for indie games, like, because they're more likely to pay voice actors what they're worth. They're a big enough force that a game big enough as Nintendo is coming after one. And on top of that, like, just they're more likely to put more love and care into these. What we might be coming up on is an indie game renaissance. That could be something good that comes out of all of this.
To be honest, y'all play any indie games?
Indie games and Nintendo games are where it's at right now. I've lost my faith in AAAs.
I don't know. Just based off of
PlayStation games.
Oh, Astrobot. If you want a PlayStation game, that one's fucking amazing.
I've heard that's good.
Astrobot.
I put it on. I started playing it after the presidential debate, and like, oh my god, the stress just went away.
Astrobot. Okay.
Is that like a little alien?
Kinda. It's a robot. These are tiny little robots that straight up live inside the PS5, and this alien that looks like it's straight out of the Jimmy Neutron movie breaks it open and scatters them all to the wind, and you're their leader, Astrobot, looking across these different planets, flying on a PlayStation 5 controller to rescue them and bring them back. And along the way, you're coming across all of these like walking references to PS5 IPs that are actually really well done. Like, you're in a God of War level. They have Bloodborne references, which, hey, at least someone's doing something with that IP. So
what I'm hearing is you trying to survive from an alien attack. Kind of like Alien Romulus is the top horror film in the franchise and the number one IMAX screens. Let's go, Alien Romulus. Oh, is that how you spell it?
Yeah, Alien Romulus.
Romulus.
Yeah. Did you guys see that movie?
I did.
Really good. I kind of get why people are panning it. Like it was made by Umbrella Corp in real life, so you're gonna have like some pandering and like it's a lot of pandering, a lot of like member berry stew, but for what it is, really well made, really well acted, amazing fucking practical effects, and it takes Alien back to its roots as a horror franchise. It's a genuinely scary film.
It to me,
and quite frankly,
it wasn't as scary
disgusting.
like that.
Yeah,
it was fun.
It was more nasty than scary. Like it was some pretty nasty shit going on.
Didn't really see any really nasty parts to that movie like that. Except if you want to call like well the first thing towards the end that was kind of disgusting, but yeah.
I'm meaning all the like the practical effects,
like shots, like these shots in the movie. Freaking, the cinematography is
top tier
cinematography. Like it was just great.
They never really showed the full xenomorph, so yeah.
But they showed that little tall thing though. The half humanoid thing was freaking crazy.
The hybrid.
They got an actual 7'8", 8 foot something guy with like who looks like he's got hip dysphoria going on or something. Like that was an actual guy in a suit.
Yeah, practical effects was on. Yeah, he's actually an actor.
Work. That was nasty work.
Poor Dora the Explorer though, man.
hey, Dora did her thing, but I want to see this crossover.
Yeah. It versus Alien? No, hell no.
Speaking of crossover,
It versus Alien is crazy.
He wants to make his own twist on Alien versus Predator, the same director who made Alien Romulus. So we might be getting that.
Oh no!
Another Alien versus Predator? You mean?
Mm-hmm. Alien versus It? Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not here. I'm not here for that one.
The only movie they need to make that I don't see them ever doing, but they should. If we need a crossover with Power Rangers, Alien would be the perfect thing to do. I want to see what they do with the Megazord against the Xenomorphs. Let's see.
You'll die in 5 seconds.
Is going to eat through it, so like.
Let's see how they survive. Let's see how they will survive their power blasters and stuff. Let's go. But no, Alien was good. I don't like horror movies like that, so I was like, I might be a little scared. But I watched it. I peeked through my fingers a little bit. I did it. I jumped at a few of those jump scares, like towards the very last act when they was having a fight between the girl and the little white alien. You know, if you know, you know. That scene a little scary there, but yeah.
Right.
Dude, that thing was freaky. Honestly, what'd you think of the face crawlers?
Oh, those little spider things?
Yeah.
Actually more terrifying than the actual xenomorphs. And I loved it.
The bit where they have to get through the hall and like not make noise, and these things are all over the place, and like they're like
yeah, they had to raise the temperature up to match the temperature in the room, their body temperature, because they only could see heat.
Mm-hmm.
The way I don't like heat, and y'all had to raise it to like 90-something degrees, the way I would have been sweating and my drops would have been hitting the ground, I would have died first. I'm like, heck no, bro. Turn the AC on, just let me die. Like I'll be all right. Nah.
Bro.
Oh no.
But hey,
it was all right.
If Alien Romulus hit the top of IMAX, good for that movie though. Seriously.
I do like the fact that they canonically linked the story between the first Aliens movie and the second Alien movie.
I don't remember any of the Aliens. They was like, I haven't watched those movies in years. So, with people saying this is just a rehash of the first Alien, I was like, well, it's good for me. I haven't seen the Alien in so long, I can't even recall any of those scenes. But this was a good starting point. If it's a reboot, they say it's the first in a new trilogy. I'm here for it. Let's watch it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that people ramming stuff down there.
Do that like
berry stew next time.
Do that like erase the like movies that were like on the outside of it, like AVP or Prometheus, for instance.
No,
those are all in different
universes, So with the way they did most of these Alien movies, canonically now, if you put them in order now, the order would be Prometheus would be the very, very first one. Then you got Alien Covenant. Right. That would be the second one. And then you have Alien. You had the original Alien movie. And then you would have Alien Romulus, which is the in-between movie that happens after the first one. And then you have Alien, which is 2. And then you have Alien 3, which would be the last movie in the series for this. If you want to put it in chronological, if you want to put it in chronological order, right now.
Okay.
I don't know.
Because Prometheus was a good movie, and I just didn't want them if they were starting over.
Right.
If they were starting over, that's just crazy.
I liked the engineers. I kind of like the idea of this alien forebearer series who were just giant violent fucking hypocrites. They go after back when in a more barbaric time, but they wake up to a time where they're more civilized and a lot less people are dying, and they're like, okay, but we're still gonna kill them all because we're assholes too, basically.
But how do you guys feel about them? Those face huggers remind me of somebody covered in baby oil just slamming their meat down your throat. You know, down there in prison. You know what I mean? It's kind of dude, Diddy over here is finally being taken down.
How y'all feel transitions are insane, brother.
It's just the same as this story, okay? It's just the same as this story here. If y'all don't know, Diddy, Mr. Sean Combs is a music mogul and a rap hip hop artist. He was very successful, but how he got to that point, he done some very seedy thing, from being a beater, an abuser, a rapist, a drugger. It's finally coming out. But my question is, how do you guys feel about the Hollywood elites? Okay, being taken down. You know, Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby, this guy here, Diddy. The elites are being taken down. Do you guys feel like it's a safe place now to kind of enter Hollywood?
Nah, they're still evil motherfuckers.
I still say the Bill Cosby thing was a setup, but I mean that's just me.
I mean, look, this stuff been happening for years before any of us even touched this planet. It's gonna continue to happen.
Right.
It's a scandal. And look, do you notice how all of these scandals always come out when something crazy is going on in politics? That's all I'm gonna say about it. That's all I'm gonna say.
So you think the politicians here okay, we going, so now let's bring down Diddy. So the next term in 2 years, who's going down next? Jay-Z? Y'all been saying hell for Beyonce.
They're gonna pick out Usher, and then when they get Usher, they're gonna get Beyonce.
Mama Queen, okay? Beyonce did nothing. She did nothing. That's all I'm saying.
I just know that when he gets into those prison showers, he's just gonna be like, "Boy, I'm about to make a name for myself."
You guys make it through this. You just make sure everybody knows what happened here
today. But nah, seriously, I'm just happy. I heard
about them 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Bruh, who has 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
Because he's a sick man who does some stuff that's just disgusting to people, and I'm happy that the victims now are getting some type of vindication and people are hearing them, because this has been going on for years and they've been silenced, they've been killed. You know what I mean? Just for speaking out against this. I'm happy that niggas like this is being taken down. I don't know why it took so long and why it's only happening to certain people, but a lot of people need to be taken down.
Oh, more people coming. More people coming. Do you remember Diddy his birthday list from after he fled the States? His birthday list was a list of people. Yeah, you better have my back or I'm telling.
yeah. It's crazy.
I'm telling everything.
But Mark, I got a question for you because you're silent. I want to know, did this story make it over across the seas over there to the UK?
Oh, it's gonna be everywhere. I haven't seen it on the news because I haven't watched the news in a while, but I reckon it will do, or it has done, because this isn't something where it's like run of the mill whoever. You know, Diddy is a big name, so of course they're going to talk. They probably won't highlight it as much, but they probably would have talked about it on the news and told everyone what's been going on. I'm just glad he's got caught. Just
same.
I feel like now with Hollywood in general I feel like as much as people hate like what's happening, with woke and stuff like that, I think people are kind of looking into the past now and going, well, Diddy's been found out, Diddy's done this, Diddy's that, so we need to kind of like look into all the other people. And it's interesting because normally something like this wouldn't come out unless someone's dead. So yeah, I think Hollywood's slowly gonna get like drowned out, and like someone new will come along and be like, hey, we've got to try and fix this. It's not fair that these people have gotten away with it for such a long time. And I also think with social media now, like, say for example, if this never came out and some person was with Diddy and recorded the entire thing, it slowly rolls and someone does see it. So I feel like it's a huge thing it's just a cleanse effectively.
I mean,
do you think it's going to set a precedent going forward to where people are now afraid to be creeps and they should actually get their act together? Or do you think it's just going to be like, okay, well, he got caught, time to up my blackmail on people so I won't get caught? Like,
and look, maybe Diddy could have been the person who pioneered all that Hollywood creep shit. Because what in the hell? That is
he was trained. I mean, remember, Hollywood been going on before he even got in the industry.
Hollywood is just a creep place.
Whoever groomed that man was a sick man.
That's crazy. Can you imagine you want to go for your dreams? You're like, oh, I'm about to be an artist. I'm about to be an actor, singer, rapper, whatever it is. I'm like, yeah. But bend over, spread your cheeks. Let me have it whenever I want. And we're going to make you at the top of the pedestal. Like, you're going to be a big star. You're going to be up there with, like, Halle Berry. You know what I mean? You're going to be so big. You just got to... And then we got to drug you, too. You can't tell nobody. We got to drug you with all type of coke and everything like that. And you got to sacrifice your mama and your daddy. And you got a kid. No, you had a kid because I got to eat them in my soup now. And then you be the biggest star out there.
That give a whole new meaning to Bad Boy. Take that. Like,
hey, it makes a whole new meaning to his song "Dirty Money." You even had that group "Dirty Money" and shit. It was just crazy.
True. I'm not sure. Have you all seen the picture that surfaced recently? And it's an older picture of Diddy, J-Lo, Aaliyah, and I forget the other guy that was in the picture, but they were all laying down in the bed together.
Well, I mean, R. Kelly was married to Aaliyah. She was like 15. So I mean,
R. Kelly's got a new bunk buddy now.
Bunk buddy or bunk? Which one?
Yes,
a new butt buddy.
Yeah, that's I don't know, man.
I don't know how I've been missing it. Apparently, 50 Cent's clowning the guy really hard right now.
He better stop clowning before he be the next one up in there. I mean, you ain't get to the top 50 Cent by being a good artist. We know how that works.
No, 50 got to the top from being an asshole.
Vicious.
Well, or being an asshole. You never know.
Nah, man.
I don't know.
It's the whole human genetic makeup. Psychopaths crawl to the top because they're attracted to power and they know how to get it.
That's why he named the show Power.
Bro, one of these YouTubers was talking about something. They friends was at the Diddy party, and he walked into one of the rooms, and Trey Songz was on Diddy lap. They was making out, and they looked at the dude, walked in, like, "You want to join?" And the boy was like, "Nah, I'm good." I mean, Keke Palmer told y'all that Trey Songz was on her ass, and she had to lock herself in a room. Like, none of this stuff is new.
Yeah, but Diddy's just one guy. This is a systemic thing. Somewhere, someplace, Vince McMahon is watching this whole thing go down, and he's just shaking his head like, what an amateur.
The politicians, what you mean? The presidents are like, y'all know what goes down in this White House. It's white for a reason.
Let's just move the cocaine real quick.
Man.
I always have that type of way. I'm talking about the sticky icky.
Yeah.
I'm whiskey on my blouse. I'm like, what y'all talking about? Y'all nasty over there.
Yeah, he's going to prison. There's no doubt about that. Like, the question is, how long? You think life sentence, or do you think his lawyers will find a way to get him 10 years?
Nah, bro, he got to do life.
He ain't going in life. He's too big of a name. He got too many connections. Yeah. In order for him to stay silent, if he stays silent, these people are going to be, okay, well, you get a certain amount of years. To us in the public, we're going to hear 40, 50 years in prison. He's going to stay in prison for 2 weeks, and he's going to be off on some magical island that we don't know of, living a comfortable life with his kids and everything. But to us, it's going to say he's in prison. but he's literally off on an island somewhere. Like, come on now.
Isn't he on, like, from what I've been reading on different parts, apparently he's on suicide watch, or will be, but also like the prison inmates, because anything to do, like, it's kind of weird in a way of like
getting Epstein.
No, well, it's more
Diddy is out of cash.
Well,
out of money.
What?
The way that I always see it is like, you can do the most horrible crime in the world, but if it's anything to do with kids, every single prisoner around the world instantly like kind of like goes on the same wavelength and says, we've got to beat this person, we've got to kill them. And from what I was reading,
child rapists, they probably like, yay.
No, anything to do with children, like they all get shot, like they all band together. But
it becomes a very hive mind.
Yeah, well, they were saying like, people in prison were betting on who's going to kill Diddy first, and then that was like a thing that was going around. So it's like a bet of like, we're gonna kill him first, or I'm gonna have the honor
in prison. He's not gonna be in no,
especially into his trial. He's going to be in jail. But I think after this trial and sentencing and things like that, again, just the way Hollywood works, what we going to see on as just the front. We're going to hear he's in jail. He's going to say he's in jail. They're going to hire people to say, yeah, he's my cellmate and all the type of stuff. But actually, he's not in jail. Do y'all really think these people are in jail?
He out of money. Look, they froze his accounts.
That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. You know how many people
he out of like physical, tangible money that he can spend.
Harvey Weinstein.
Now he got to go do his time.
Harvey Weinstein is probably still somewhere in his bed eating lobster. Okay. That means nothing to these people. Nothing at all.
And even if they do lock him up, they'll probably find some way to bring the case back in his favor, like they're doing with Weinstein right now.
See, I think at the end of the day, for what he's done, I mean, I don't know all the stuff that he's actually done, but the
racketeering, rapists, holding people, kidnapping, bringing underage girls from across different countries, sex parties, multiple charges of lewd acts, weapons, drugs, paraphernalia, beating Cassie, holding her as a hostage, holding her against her will, all these type of things. Like the worst things you can think of, he done it.
So if he gets let off, it will then prove to the point of like I'll be extremely pissed off, because it just shows that if you have money or if you have celebrity status, you are above the you're above the law. And I feel like there needs something to come in, regardless of who you are. You need to go to jail. You need to.
I'm sorry to say this. O.J. Simpson murdered Nicole Kidman. He ain't going to jail.
Nicole Kidman? No.
I mean Nicole. Nicole. What is her last name? I'm so sorry.
Nicole Kidman died and came back.
Not Nicole Kidman. I was so sorry, AMC. Don't come for me.
Well, the main thing is, like, when you look at it though, that's the why do these people get away with stuff? Like it just shows that if, like, say someone else did it that wasn't famous and did all that sort of stuff for life, they would not even see the outside ever again, not even for a walk. So why is this person like, the only thing is, like, if Diddy gets off, like, and gets like a slap on the wrist, walks away free, then it's more like, well, you're now got to have people that are going to go against you, that are going to try and attack you. So therefore, you got to spend more money to be protected. But it will just come down to it as, why do these people get away with it? And it just sets another precedent to, like, someone else in Hollywood going like, oh, I've done a lot worse, but at least I now know that I can go. I'm not going to go to jail if I ever get found out.
I'm gonna tell you why they get away with it and why they're so big. It's because that's how they got famous. If you listen to hip hop music, it's all about these things that he's done. So that's the image they want to put of hip hop artists, is this lifestyle of being, who he is. It's kind of like, well, what you mad at me for? This is what you gave me my money for. This is what you want me to keep pushing.
And look, it's all stuff like this. It's a high profile case. So whatever lawyer team he got, if they get him off, his accounts get unfrozen. This man is a billionaire. They're now the new dream team. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of benefits that could come and that can come to other people's lives for this man getting out. Yeah, that's how, and that's sad, because he a nasty motherfucker.
I mean, why do you need 1,000 bottles of baby oil? Like, bro, what are you doing to these people?
Motherfucker.
At most, a person would need
freaky ass motherfucker.
What I want to know is if they put arson on the bottom of the list, what other nasty shit has he done?
I mean, he had people walking around parking like.
I didn't even know that was one of his charges. What did he set on fire? That's crazy.
It's a lot of stuff he did. I mean,
did he?
I just can't believe why do you need 1,000 bottles? 1,000 of, I think 100 bottles would have been like, what the hell?
At most, a regular person needs about two bottles in their entire lifetime, and those bottles can last you about
100 bottles was like, what the hell? 300 bottles like, bruh. 600 bottles, you like kill yourself. 1,000 bottles, like what?
The only thing that makes sense is how they do baby oil pool, like when the girls
wrestling
get in there. Yeah. But he filled the whole pool up. He fills the whole pool up.
You're gonna need more than 1,000 bottles, dude. You're gonna need more than 1,000 bottles to fill a pool up.
No, that's just what they confiscate.
Cuba Gooding Jr. probably needed to borrow some. He's involved.
Can you imagine trying to go to Diddy and he's your manager and he's like, I want to sign you. And you're like, well, why this bottle of baby oil on my contract? He like, don't say nothing yet. It's part time your name. And you get a bottle of baby oil. Like, what is that for? Bro, hell.
What I find interesting is like the person who gets that order at the baby oil company. It's just like, I'm the top person. But can you imagine getting that order in for the first time? You're like, oh, hi. Yeah, this is the baby oil company. We've got an order for 1,000 bottles of baby oil. We're just ringing up to make sure that this is a correct order. Or have you made a mistake? Maybe you wanted 10 or 1? No. Oh, yeah, 1,000. Okay. And it's to Diddy. The Diddy. Oh, no. You shit me. The Diddy. The Diddy wants 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Yeah, okay. So if you just want to contact me, I will make sure that happens. Thank you very much. Bye. Oh no, that's the conversation you have every single year or something. Or it's been a month and you need more. Oh yeah, we can do that. Special deal: buy one get one free. 2,000. Yeah, there we go. Number one top salesperson. How do you keep selling 1,000 bottles more than Roger?
I'm pretty sure Johnson & Johnson made a killing.
Yeah, they was happy when they saw Diddy coming up in the. Can you imagine you work for Amazon and you gotta have 17 trucks come to your front yard just to deliver baby oil?
They raided 2 of his homes.
And that's how
I'm pretty sure this man got more homes than just 2.
Oh, he does.
But at the end of the day, is this 1,000 bottles accumulated from these 2 homes? Or just in one home?
I think it's probably just one house.
Could you when you said like Amazon gets
insane.
Yeah, he got to be smart. One house got the baby oil. The other house got the Vaseline. The other house got the KY jelly. Because they said baby oil and then they said lubricants. They didn't say Kaban. So there's too many different things that he got.
What I find really funny.
Along with that though, they found
hundreds of dildos. Did y'all don't brush past
that?
My God. He said hundreds.
Hold on. I didn't hear about that.
Why do you need hundreds?
Yeah,
dude.
But look. On top of that, they found pictures. They found documents. They found weapons, drugs. Like
it's bad. I know people are joking. We making jokes too, but Trey Songz is a victim. Usher, Justin Bieber, all these guys, Meek Mill, they are victims, and people want to make jokes because they're men that they can't be SA'd. Yes, they can. They was assaulted just like every other female was. So I don't want to just be like, yo, it's a jokes over there. Yes, some of the stuff was funny. Just by the way people was making it's not laughing at the situation, but how it was presented, I should say. But yeah, men could be assaulted, and they were. So all these guys was, whether they want to be out or not, they're fucking victims as well. So
that brings us to our next topic. Who's the next Diddy? Now,
ew.
There's gonna it's sad because they're gonna be one.
Oh no, we got one more topic, y'all. Let's just get to the last topic because Diddy made my mouth taste nasty. That's crazy. Can you just before we move on? Can you imagine like you gotta be with Diddy and you gotta sneak his ass? Like what's that movie we just saw, the TV show Monsters, where they had to put cinnamon on their dad's food, so his cum could taste different. Like, can you imagine that's what Diddy people are doing? Hey, let me cook you breakfast, but they giving his ass like sugar, pineapples, and all that because they know they're about to get their throat raped. Like, that's sad.
I just want to say to anyone watching, if this left a bad taste in your mouth, left a bad taste in your mouth, just imagine the taste of Concord. Invisible, like almost nothing's there, and it's gone in a second. That'll.
That's crazy, man.
I hope bro, we're about to get canceled so badly.
Diddy need to burn in hell because it's bad. Like, it's bad. Like, you get bad.
He don't give a fuck what he say.
I sure don't.
One thing before we move back, you know, when you said like if Amazon had to deliver it, could you imagine if Diddy wanted to get his money back or another shipment, you'd go into Amazon and go customer service. Yeah, my 1,000 bottles of baby oil haven't arrived. Yeah, we're sending out another 1,000. I'm sorry it didn't happen. Thanks, Amazon.
Another 7 trucks coming by. Can you imagine being those workers? Like, why do I gotta keep going to these addresses bringing baby oil? Like, is this a factory for baby oil? No, you just put up to Diddy's address, and you're like,
what sucks too is that Cuba Gooding Jr. was involved. Like, talk about right in the childhood.
A lot of people was involved with this, and this again wasn't against their own will. Was it duress?
The ones who were using. The guys like him who are using Christianity as a shield really fucking piss me off. Like, so you're saying it was God's will for you to disrespect people and use people like that and assault? Okay, sure.
Can we get away from Diddy and Mr. Beast? I can't even call him Diddy anymore. I'm calling him the Beast.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what's going on with these theaters.
The thing is, okay, so the theater chains out here are adding $2.5 billion in updates across 21,000 theater screens to add better screens, audio, zip lines, bowling alleys, and more arcades, bars, and restaurants to their theater chains.
All right. You lost me at zip lines. Yeah, you lost me at zip lines.
Okay, I'm going to say this. I've been to some theater chains like the Harkins Theaters out here in LA and Cerritos.
Right.
They have like a bar there. They have a little daycare center for the children. It's a good thing there. But I have yet to been to a theater chain where there's a zip line. I've been to one with a golf course and like arcades and stuff like that. But since y'all add this much money, let's have a theater where it's a roller coaster, but you watch the whole movie on a roller coaster. How about doing that then? That'd be fun. Let's have full blown restaurants up in there while you're watching the movie.
Home theater.
Let's do that then. How about that? We already want to bowl
on a roller coaster. It's crazy.
We're gonna play golf. We're gonna play some arcade games. We gonna go kart all before the movie starts.
Okay, the arcade games. Okay, that's doable because, I mean, that's doable. You already got many arcade games in certain theaters. So having a arcade in there, that's doable. This is a bowling alley.
But y'all know why they're doing this. The movie theater chains has been suffering since the pandemic hit. A lot of more people are not going to the theater, so they're not getting in revenue. They're not getting in money, right? So what they need to do is to get people to come into the theater, spend money before they even see the movie. Because the production, the film studios are getting a bigger cut than what the theaters are getting, which is why you see so many theater chains closing down. So if they want to entice people to come in and make this the entertainment hub, you come see your 2-hour movie, but that's not all you got to do. How about you come have lunch? Have a bar, have a drink. Put your kids in the daycare center. Y'all go zip line. Let's do some bowling. Let's play some tennis, some top golf. How about you go upstairs to the roof and ride our roller coaster, one of our kind? You know what I mean? So I get it. They trying to do everything to entice families to come back to the theater. You can't just go there no more and watch movies and spend $60 of popcorns and drinks for one person.
So this is going to cost me a whole mortgage then to go to the movies now.
Can you imagine going to see the next Avengers movie? We all going to see Avengers Doomsday. It's not about to be $30 no more. I'm going to need $230. Because before I could see the movie, I got to buy a $60 popcorn bucket. I got to buy a $30 drink bucket that has the new Avengers. Then I got to get my seat that's assigned for 4K, HD, whatever it is, because that's the only platform y'all got now. Then I gotta spend 30 minutes in the arcade because it's mandatory for me to come to this theater. Then I gotta do a zip line to get to my theater seat because they don't have steps anymore. You got to zip line to it. Like, why are you guys forcing me to do this to watch a movie?
Fun and shits and giggles to see people do that.
That shit sounds insane.
That kind of.
I mean, I know it's exaggeration to say they force me, but no, they're not, because just based on human attention span, you walking through the doors and I see flashing lights, you automatically gonna look. And if you're a child, mommy, daddy, let's go play with the flashing lights. So you're stuck at the arcade.
Are waivers involved in this? Do you have to sign any kind of disclaimer?
I'm pretty sure if it's a zip line.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, why you gotta do all of this? I'm just trying to take my kids to go see Minions 6. Why are we doing this?
In order to see Minions 6, your kids got to jump on the trampolines to get to the theater seats. It's just the way it is now.
See, look.
That's how it is.
No, somebody got to break their neck just to go sit down. No.
Hey.
What about when I got popcorn? Are they gonna do they bring the food to you?
They do. Some theaters
do that.
They do that already.
Because that's got to be that's the only way something like that works. Like, you got to have a whole obstacle course to get to your seats, but somebody bring you your snacks and your food.
Hey,
that's the only way that'll work.
You get people
to be legit. It works. I understand the business behind it. Huh?
What happens if Granny wants to go to see a movie?
Well, they got wheelchair lifts on the zip line. They gonna hook her up with the wire, and they gonna push her blood right to the seat.
Of course. Of course. Granny getting to her seat.
But no, seriously, I think that it's smart to entice people to come into theater, because again, that's a big form of entertainment that we have as the consumers. A lot of people don't go to amusement parks. A lot of people don't go to concerts. But everybody can bring their family of all ages, of all creeds, whether you're disabled or not. You can go to movie theaters. It's accessible. So we want more money. Let's throw in an arcade. Let's throw in a zip line. Let's throw in a bowling alley. Let's do all these things to get these people to get more money, because the movie, it costs us to get this movie. Like, if I had a chain called the Global Nerdz Theaters, it cost me some amount of millions of dollars to get freaking Avengers to play there, and I need to recuperate. You know what I mean? So,
right.
I think it's good. Like, if you put a restaurant in mainly, because the majority is like, if say over here it's like popcorn's like £10. If you're sat down to have a meal and it's done by the actual like cinema, and go, you can have a meal like for two for £20-30 or $30, then that money's going straight to them rather than like the cinema taking it. Like, people can take in snacks, like majority of people do. They just go, well, I'm now going to the shop and getting like double the amount of what I can do, and then doing it, because like they're not going to go through your bag and stuff. So yeah,
some theaters do. I have to let you know. Sometimes they do check your theaters, depending on where you are. The Regal downtown in Los Angeles, because it's a big old little hub there. They check your bags at the door. So if you want to bring your own snacks, don't go to a big theater chain. Go to like a smaller one when they don't check your bag. But then again, that's a safety issue. We live in America. I don't know how it is out there in UK, but in America, we have mass shootings and stuff. I go to chains, but they're going to check your bag, because I'm not trying to enjoy my movie and then I got a bullet flying at me like I'm in 4DX, but it's legit. I don't have time
at my theater. They don't check bags at my theater. Surprisingly, they don't check bags.
Yeah,
and we still got drive-ins out here.
We got a too, but the drive-ins be having drive-bys, if you know what I mean. And again, it's sad that we live in a spot where you can't just enjoy entertainment, where you always got to think about these things. Me, as a grown-ass man, if I go to a movie theater with my friends or whatever, I automatically looking at when we assign the seats on the app. Where's the ones near the exit? It's sad that I have to do that, but I do that wherever I go. If I go to a restaurant, oh, let's sit over here. Nah, bro, that's too far from the exit. We ain't got no place to go. You know what I mean? I got to think about these things. So,
I think it's good that like they have those programs where you can get in and see the movies for free. Like AMC has the A-list. You can see up to 3 free movies a week. I think I might be wrong here. The Alamo Drafthouse. Have you guys ever been there?
I have not. It's not a big thing here in LA. They say they have maybe 1 or 2, but I'm not familiar.
Never heard of it.
Sony bought the chain recently, so there might be new locations soon. But I think what they do is
Sony.
They have some kind of free movie program. I think you can actually see a free movie every day.
That's pretty good.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember exactly what the program is, but if they don't have it, they should. I haven't been back there for a while. Locations aren't convenient, and Tina had a bad experience with her card there. Someone tried to steal her info, so she just walked up. Yeah, which sucks because their seats are great, the food is great. They have a big Kahuna burger that they serve with movies. The popcorn, delicious. The perfect fucking gummy bears, man.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's been dipping in the pot and going to this place by themselves.
I'm gonna. Oh, I will go to high-end movie theaters by myself. I don't give a fuck.
No, I go to movies by myself too. Sometimes it's fun. Mm-hmm. And then you can sit next to somebody you don't know, and then y'all bond over the same experience. Like it's fun.
Yeah. I'll just like show up there with a notepad, just to see how people react. Honestly, I probably, bro, I want to review movies. I probably should bring a notepad with me.
A notepad to a movie theater?
I don't know, dude. That sounds like it. Oh my god. Do you think your eyes can survive that? Writing with
when I used to work for a movie theater chain production company, and
don't let them see it.
Movie checks and stuff. I literally had to have a notepad, but the thing is, I had to watch the movie more than once. I had to watch it to take notes because you're not focused on the movie. You focus on dialogue, script, stuff like that. So you're not really attentive to the movie. Then I had to watch the movie a second time just so I can watch the movie and know what's going on. So that's the thing. You had to do a movie twice, at least twice. But I mean, nowadays, in the next 5 years, apparently you're gonna be able to zip line in your theater. You can go to the movies and don't even have to watch your movie. You just go get a drink, play some games, zip line, get some games of bowling, and be like, peace. You know what I mean?
Club AMC.
You know what I'd also add to a movie theater? A library.
The what?
Oh hell no.
No?
No, you go to a movie to watch, not to read.
I think
imagine the combo though.
It's called the cinema. It's called the cinema, not the bookama.
I think.
Come on, man.
If you're going to do that, then you
cinema library. I don't know.
Well, actually, no. To be fair, I will give Chris this one because a place in my city has restaurant, coffee shop, library, and theater, and then cinema all combined into one, and it's actually a really, really nice place.
You're in the UK where y'all have tea. I really expect them to have a library.
Yeah, we do. No, but if you do it as like a multi thing, like it not just like if you had all together, I think it would work.
You could open your window, right, and it's a library across the street from your house.
I wish there was. No,
it's got.
I just know there's one around the corner. No, there isn't actually anymore. There's one in the center of the city, but
I want to go to a movie with Mark. Just have my tea watching it. This movie is exhilarating.
You'd get comedy gold when it comes to me making like jokes at the cinema. Comedy gold.
We need a global person. Okay.
I just can't imagine like going to the movies in UK instead of having popcorn, bucket, and hot dogs and stuff. Y'all have tea. You have crumpets. You have finger sandwiches. All that type of stuff. Like,
we have that. We have that. Like, but we have like sweet popcorn. So where you guys just have plain salted and.
See, I'm already jealous.
No, we have kettle corn out here.
We got kettle corn.
That's kettle corn. No, sweet popcorn.
Oh, it's different.
Yeah, it's just.
Hi, I would like a scone with my movie ticket. Like, oh, what?
Yeah, they do that. They say like, okay, sir, what sort of jam do you want? Do you want marmalade or do you want raspberry, strawberry jam? And then you have a selection, and then they go like, okay, and with your free tea, would you like English breakfast, Earl Grey, chai? And then you go, oh, I'll have that one, please. They go, very well, and then they put it all down for you on like a silver tray.
Yeah, y'all movie experience is something special. I know everybody.
I'm about to fly my black ass out there now.
Look, everybody super nice. They ain't rude out there.
Right.
Like
You got me at Marmalade.
It's just it's brilliant thing.
Movie theaters out here in LA is different, bro. You want popcorn or drink? I would like both. Okay, there you go. Where's your movie theater? All right, you ain't buy a ticket from me. Go ask them in the front. Like, oh shit, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, it's different out here. They're rude.
Man, he got specialty popcorn. We ain't got it out here.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been to an AMC before.
Hey, I did go to Georgia one time, and in a movie theater, they had like caramel corn, regular popcorn, cheddar corn, rainbow popcorn.
It depends on the theater chain if they're willing to get that extra.
It was like coated with like candy stuff.
Yeah,
like, it was crazy.
I'll tell you what. If I'm at the next Palmorphicon and you guys are there, I will bring you each a bag of sweet popcorn.
Why do you say if?
Well, if I turn around and go, I'm definitely going to Palmorphicon, and then
it's
suddenly
2 years from now, you can make that plan. You know,
it takes me ages to save up. It's a lot of money.
He's coming from the UK.
That's a lot, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I came by boat, it would still cost me a lot. But I will literally bring you all a bag of sweet popcorn so you can taste it, and then hate me because you'd be like, I have to import this shit. I can't import this.
Hold on, what? Let me go to Amazon real quick. Let me open up this browser.
Sweet popcorn.
Let me not do it public.
I mean, we do have all kinds of popcorn. Don't forget, Mark. We do have Brits out here also. So somebody done put some of that popcorn in an online store.
Look at this sweet popcorn that pops up.
You're British. You are the chosen one. Come with us if you want to live.
I got bomb chica. This is what you talk about? Bomb chica?
No. You guys don't have.
Oh hell no, man! This is not. This ain't that. No. Oh,
I'm looking.
I ain't know pop.
Yeah,
I ain't know they made caramel corn.
Yeah, this is pretty good. It's pretty good.
Bags. I go for
it's
that.
sad. We're a podcast looking at a popcorn. Sweet corn. This is so good, y'all. It tastes like straight sweet street corn, like elote. And y'all know the Mexican people that be out there, they having like the elotes. It's so good.
If you're gonna get, this is the sort of popcorn. I've put it in the group chat. If you're gonna get proper sweet, like cinema style UK.
And let me open this up. Let me share the screen.
Oh.
Butterkissed. Just type it in. Butterkissed.
I did, man. Oh. There it is. Yeah, Butterkissed.
What?
Yeah, you can tell it's UK. It's called 85 grams.
1 pound.
Wow.
That's cheap, to be fair.
Oh, wow.
I would laugh if it was like 99 cents or like 85 cents.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely not here.
It's not.
It got the 1 pound. But look, it say 12 packs though for 12 bags for 7 pounds. You can't beat that. When one bag costs 1 pound.
Okay, I just type in Butterkiss. Let me switch the thing again to the one I want.
Just go ahead and buy some and send us all some.
I'm gonna try to see if it's here. I want an American one, and this is all we get for America.
It'd be the pink one. That's sweet. That's
the
probably the one. 8 bags.
$25.
Okay, that's not bad.
No,
that's still a lot.
That's way worse than the deal he was just on.
$25 per. No, but it's 8 bags of 100 grams. Oh, that's the small ones, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay,
yeah, those the small bags. So that don't even that math not mathing.
I mean, well, where we gonna find Butterkiss unless we go take a trip out to freaking
there you go, $8.99 for 2 bags. $8.99. That's
with a $5 fee, and it'll come to October.
Oh, and it got hold on. It says cinema sweet and then crunchy toffee. Yeah,
that sounds good.
That dude.
Cinema Switch. And they got microwave version. Okay, let me just.
Theater day, man.
I'm gonna see. I'm add to the cart. Let's see.
Oh yeah, it's time to. Thank you, Mark. Now we know.
Cart.
You'll taste it.
I'm gonna let y'all know how much. I'm gonna see how much this cart is before we do. Okay, toffee, unsalted. I'm just add a whole bunch of popcorns.
Damn.
Well, that thing said 44. No. No way.
Hey, yo.
And is this the same one over here? Yeah. Okay, let's see what this.
Yo,
you might as well stop. You already at 150.
Just
wow.
Okay, 140 because you got discounts.
Make sure you don't.
No, that's crazy.
You better have Prime, dude.
9 items. I was thinking
none of them are Prime. None of them can be Prime items if they coming from the UK, right?
I don't know. Hold up.
I don't even think so. That's crazy.
It looked good though.
We ain't doing that. That's crazy. We're not doing that.
Just buy the one like bag of 4 and then be like,
well, look, if you come to PMC, you bring that and we can give you an American hot dog or some shit. I don't know.
Like, this trade. You bring a sweet, we give you sour, savory.
They have hot dogs in the UK, sir.
Yeah.
What?
But do they have American hot dogs?
I can go down to the store and pick up 8 American style hot dogs for.
I'm sorry. Do y'all have glizzies?
With all that Manuel money, Monty, I'm about to block you for the stream.
Right, what is glizzy?
Sir Monty.
I can make one of
the Montyverse.
Nah, that popcorn, I want to try it now because if it tastes good, but I want to know y'all level of sweetness because Americans out here, we all obese, so we got a tolerance of sweet stuff. I don't want no natural taste of sweet stuff like it is sweet. It's just popcorn. Like, no, nigga, that's not sweet.
Hey, bro, they put milk in their tea, bro. So
yeah, because it's the best thing.
You know, at best, the popcorn is milky. So
you know, you say this now, and then when you test it, and you be like, "Damn, this is good," I'll be like, "Milky, hey, milky."
Bro, I tried the milk in tea. Now, I don't know if I had the wrong type of milk or the wrong type of tea, but I had some brisk iced tea, the little one it was heat, in the little packet, and I put in regular whole milk. It tastes like ass.
Yeah, you're not meant to put it in that sort of tea. Go to Starbucks when you can, and just go. I'll have an English breakfast, not Lipton, because you guys love your Lipton.
English breakfast, we don't have that stuff in Starbucks. Does.
And then just go have an English breakfast tea, and then put milk in, like either whole or semi-skimmed or whatever.
Hold on, we about to do this live just so I can show you. We Americans, they don't have that stuff out here. Okay, it's a.
Okay.
Okay, you said it's a tea. It's a tea.
So hot teas,
iced teas, hot teas. Here it is.
Hot teas,
chai tea, Earl Grey,
Royal English
breakfast. They don't have Royal English breakfast tea. Okay, yeah. Click on the
Royal English breakfast latte.
Oh, which one?
Yeah, dude, I got it.
The English breakfast tea.
The latte or the tea?
That one.
The tea. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's get the smallest one because hell no, I'm not trusting
a shot. No, you go for a grande at least. Yeah, okay. That's like
grande, a customized. Let's see.
Okay, no syrups,
powders,
milk,
freshers,
add
toppings.
Where's the milk? Like, why would you
add-ins at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay,
they don't have it.
You guys have
creamer.
Okay, let's see.
Alicia pop up.
Let me zoom up some. Creamer.
Alicia pop up.
Right, let me have a look on this one as well. Because menu.
Half and half. Heavy cream.
Half and half. That's okay-ish.
Okay, I don't want no okay-ish because I will actually try this.
Okay, customize it. All right, tea bags.
How many tea bags do we need?
It's just one. I mean, if you want it extra strong, go for 2.
Okay, it's 2 bags already done.
So yeah, with your creamer, you have let's go. What was it? Whole milk. You either got 2% milk or whole milk.
Okay, whole milk. Boom. Okay, half splash or
No, get rid of splash.
1/4, whatever it is.
Can I just get an espresso and put a tea bag and some milk in it? Like,
hold
I don't
on.
think that's how that works.
Why would you destroy the British Empire like that?
Okay, what type of sweeteners? Liquid. Hold on, I'm gonna actually try to order this before we go. Do I add liquid sweeteners or packets? Which one y'all want? What am I supposed to do?
Do you like your like hot drinks sweet, like coffee? Do you drink with sugar and stuff in it?
I do, but I don't want to taste like dirt, and I don't want to have an EpiPen for diabetic coma either.
Okay, don't add anything in there, and just be like.
Send me one.
I'm not even signed in, but I know what to do. Okay. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna get one of these, and the next week we're gonna be on episode live, and I'm gonna have one of these damn drinks with milk, and we've been on this thing for like 2 hours, and you know I'm lactose intolerant. So if I blow my shorts out on live stream, Mark, it is because of you.
Get
just letting you know right now.
Get soy milk.
If we sit here, you see my face like, and I just start sweating.
Just take
bro, that's California. I know y'all got oat milk.
You got this, Terrell. You're the shit, man.
You're the shit.
If you put soy milk, because I do sometimes have soy milk when over there, or when I go to
or
Starbucks.
oat milk.
Yeah, you don't have to have like natural milk, so you can put like whatever milk in there that you want.
Hold on, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna go to Starbucks and then finish this live stream. I'm gonna hit y'all up in the group chat. Like, okay, I'm doing it. Y'all see, I'm going to Starbucks right now.
Yeah, get it plain. And I know you if you lactose intolerant, you gotta have like some lactate milk or something at home.
I don't want you filling your pants, basically.
I'm gonna update y'all when I'm in the bathroom. Like, y'all, this shit ran through me.
Yeah, I'm having a very British. No, thanks.
That's cool.
Y'all think I'm playing? By the time, we're gonna end this episode, but offline, I'm gonna order it, and I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna call y'all in the group chat. We're gonna see how this turns out.
I take no responsibility for you filling your pants with lactose intolerance. I'm now covered.
We're raising the stakes next episode, guys.
What y'all want for Starbucks, y'all?
I mean, mine would take ages to get here, so.
Dude, mine would take probably what, 3 days to get here from California.
Hot teas. I'm gonna get the English breakfast tea. This boy really said get a grande. That's too much. Can I put a tall?
As long as it's not a shot, because that's
okay. I'm gonna get a tall. I'm gonna just do a tall. Customize.
Like the delivery best be like not that much.
Don't be scary.
No, I ain't gonna deliver. I'm gonna go pick it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pick it up. Creamer, he said whole milk. What about for alternatives? You said whole milk. What if I get non-dairy vanilla sweet cream?
I'd say soy milk.
Soy milk.
Soy milk.
Oat milk. Oat or soy.
Either. I don't like oat, but soy has a nice taste to it, I think.
Okay, I would add soy milk. A splosh of soy milk. Okay, done customizing. 1 bag of tea.
Hey, Mark, can you do me a favor, bro? Can you say beans?
Beans.
What you like gonna say beans? He's not gonna say beans.
Beans. Do you want it? Beans. Beans. I'd like some baked beans, please.
Baked beans.
Honestly, your accent kind of disappears when you say beans.
Well, beans.
Bro, you was not here the last episode when they had me fill in my cart with S8 figures, and I only got like 3 of them that came. You ain't see that episode. That mess was crazy.
It's constantly sending. You want to get Spy Family. You want to get this.
Right. Wait, why did I add 2 cups? No, I need 1.
But double that over.
Everybody go look up the Montyverse. He has OnlyFans. Yeah.
The Montyverse OnlyFans.
Yeah, how petty I am at the moment. So Jin put up on Twitter like the Power Rangers origin thing, and he's been talking to someone who's been like working on the project, and he's just released these like these boards, and it actually has like Saban Band Presents. And ages ago, I had this argument with someone like, "Yeah, it's a fan film. I didn't see it. I've not seen any marketing. I want to find that person."
They literally posted this stuff, leaked the trailer like years ago about Power Ranger Origins. Like people are like, "This is fake." No, the hell is where y'all been underneath a rock?
Well, they've been going on about it, and I had got into this really big argument with someone like ages ago, and I've been searching all the boards I'm a member of for origins and stuff, just so I can
it's
post.
Done, y'all.
Oh, it's ordered.
It's done. It's ordered. I'm gonna go pick it up, and I'm gonna let you know how this tastes in the group chat. This boy got a power morpher or what? Oh, cured
the mini Kabaraba.
Q right?
We making it out of Angel Grove with that one.
I come with Blinks.
We should just call this the British episode.
Hey, the next episode, y'all, is going to be great next week. It's not going to be like a live stream type of a thing. I mean, it's going to be live, but we got to do that versus episode. The 2 teams, the debate over who. So we got to come up with some topics, y'all. Who we going to debate?
Wait, what?
Who do you
think? The group chat. We will talk about it off air. Yeah, we're going to talk about it off air.
The question we're going to be asking each other is who would win in a fight. The question we're asking for you guys is who do you want us to put into that debate? You want Mario v. Kratos? You want Stitch versus the Minions?
Okay, I'll do social media polls and we're going to see who get the most votes. We're gonna
Tommy Oliver v. Liu Kane.
Hey.
Who would win? Darrell or Milk?
Milk will beat my ass. I was just letting you know Milk is going to fuck me up.
That's just going to be like, we're just going to do that one live. It's our very
just
own
me
live
sipping milk.
Battle. Ready.
God, every single time it's like, okay, so how powerful was that milk? Was it a 1 or a 5?
Justice League versus Avengers comic books. Oh, that's a good topic. Okay. We're going to add that. Philip.
Hey! Speaking of that, though, do anybody remember the Amalgam universe?
No.
The who?
It's when DC and Marvel fused.
Oh yeah, I remember it now. When they created
Jean-Claude Van Damme and who?
Chuck Norris, sir.
Jean-Claude Van Damme versus Chuck Norris. Okay, that's actually a good one though.
It is. We got to add that too. But you know, the best verses of them all is Coolio.
Hey, bro, I don't agree with that bullshit.
What?
Cool.
We keep trying to Coolio, but y'all not Coolio.
We'll catch you guys in the Netflix reboot of the Global Nerdz Show. We're still looking for investors.
We are.
Catch you nerds later around.
Bye, y'all.